Well, it looks like we finally have gotten our blog post for the reward track for March of the Lich King. So let's take a look at this and see what we've got. They are letting us know that it's almost the end of the current reward track. The reward track itself will be switching over on December 6th, but with the patch today of patch 25.0, the achievements earned for the Murder at Castle Nathria, like achievement points and experience for that, cannot be earned. You can still do the achievements, you just can't get reward track experience for those as of today. And now let's take a look at the actual reward track here. I see a mercenary in there, looks like a legendary, but the free reward track will include packs, of course, standard packs, a random epic card, some legendaries, a chromie epic mercenary, new card back, lots of gold, golden cards, and Lorthramar Theron legendary card from the set. Of course, like typical, this is pretty common, and you get to choose one of the 10 skins. Of course, they do have the entire reward track breakdown with the chart, so if you're curious as to exactly what it is that you get and whether you can get that in the free track or as part of the paid tavern pass, there's the breakdown, just like they have been doing. Then we get to look at this tavern pass specifically here, with what it is that they're going to include. So at any point you can get this, you'll immediately get the 10%. This is pretty typical here. The thing that is a little bit different is these like signature cards. And of course, we have to look at these legendaries with the diamond skin. I absolutely love this Blood Matriarch Liadrin. I love Liadrin. This is a super cool card too, so I can't wait to see that in the diamond version. So fantastic. The Grand Magister Romoth for Mage is, it says, obtained by getting the Tavern Pass and reaching level 2 on the reward track. And then the Liadrin you can get by completing the collector achievement. So that should be having all of the the cards for the set. It does also note 3 more diamond cards will be available for purchase during this expansion period. Lorthramar Theron, Deathbringer Sourfang, and Lady Death Whisper. Keep an eye out in the shop for that. So that might be something that they're actually trying out. Very interesting. Have to see how much those end up being. And of course, wouldn't be complete without the coins. You got the beautiful coins here. And the first coin, the Silver Moon one here in kind of this red and goldish look, is obtained by getting to level 90 on the reward track with the Tavern Pass. And then the Scourge coin, completing the achievement of owning 145 unique March of Lich King cards. So, of course, those achievements are increasing to 145 instead of 135 because of the 11th class edition with Death Knight. And, of course, we also see here that they mentioned the mini set, which does show 38 cards now instead of 35. So I'm guessing that just means we're getting 3 Death Knight cards on top of that. That would make sense there. Now, switching over to look at the actual patch notes, I did want to mention in these patch notes and talking about kind of the reward track and those signature cards, there is a new feature coming out. If you haven't heard of this, duplicate card handling. They talk about including non-disenchantable cards as part of the reward track, like those diamond versions, things like that. Everybody gets usually a free legendary right at the start of the reward track. That's kind of what that's mentioning. They are mentioning here that starting with patch 25.0, which is now live, at least on PC, might be slightly behind on mobile. If you do already own one of those, but a lower quality, so like let's say you open or earn a golden version and you already have the regular version, it has to be disenchantable. You will get a pop-up that actually offers you to re-roll the lower quality copy to a different card. And the great thing about that is it still follows the duplicate protection. So they give an example here, Diamond Grand Magister Romoth, which we just saw, part of that Tavern Pass. If, let's say, you already own the golden version, when you claim that diamond one, then you immediately get that pop-up asking you if you want to re-roll the golden one into a different golden legendary. So it will be a golden legendary of a legendary from the set that you do not have yet, which is fantastic. I know some people might want a certain card and they might want to keep the different variations of that card. So sure, you'll be able to say, no, you don't want to, but the option for many players to actually be able to reroll those is fantastic. And I think this is going to be especially important with those signature cards. So super cool feature that they're adding. So very interesting as always to look at these reward tracks. And thank you so much everyone who has been supporting the channel. Now, I will be giving away a reward track. I haven't decided the details quite yet, so stay tuned for information on that. But thank you everyone for the support. And if you have not already, check out my video here on the Death Knights and digging deeper into how Death Knights and their deck building works. And I'll see you in the next one.